What's going on, everybody? I'm Jackie Terry, and started working out years ago, man. I've been working out for a long time. I get a lot of people that ask me, how long have you been working out? What have you done to get to this level? And I tell them, man, I've been working out ever since high school. So ever since high school, I did my little workouts, man. I used to see my dad work out all the time, and he used to have these same dumbbells right here. These are actually my dad's same dumbbells that he used to have. Rest in peace, Jackie Terry Sr. But these are the same dumbbells he had, and I used to see my dad. I used to see my dad all the time, just downstairs curling them, and that kind of inspired me to work out, as well as the cartoons I used to watch in general. I used to watch a lot of cartoons, superhero cartoons. Favorite cartoon of all time, and still my favorite cartoon of all time has to be Dragon Ball Z. And I would see how hard those guys would train, and I'm like, man, these guys are really dedicated to that cause. And I figured, man, if I could train my body just like that, I could be just as strong. So it's all about the things you watched when you were growing up in your childhood. It kind of molds you into the person you are now. So I kind of watched my dad, lift weights. He was downstairs. He would have that, special time where he would dedicate himself to lifting weights. Not only that, he would watch these meditation videos, and he would dedicate himself to lifting weights and bettering his mind by listening to those meditation videos, stimulating your mind. That's one thing. When you go into that weight room or that gym, man, you want to have a clear mind. You want to have a positive mind. You don't want to go in there thinking that you can't do it. You can do anything you set your mind to, especially if you've been training for it. Go for it. So all the time, when you go into that gym, go in the gym ready. Go in the gym ready to try new things. Be optimistic about everything, and just try new things. Your body in general, treat it like a science experiment. Treat your body like a science experiment. Always experiment different workouts, different ways to get stronger, and do the things that work for you. At the same time, soak up knowledge from anybody that's in the gym. It could be a kid, it could be an adult, it could be anybody, because we all know something that we each other doesn't know. Nobody knows everything. So it's always good to kind of ask questions, especially when you're in that gym, especially if you want to better yourself in mind, body, and spirit. Don't be afraid to come up to anybody and just ask a question. Ask them, hey, how do you do that? How do you get big? Because that's the only way. You can definitely do it. It's to ask questions. During my times working out, I recently signed up for a gym membership a year and a half ago, and throughout my time working out, I was a pretty seasoned weightlifter. I was pretty seasoned, but at the same time, I was going in there fresh once again, because I knew by signing this gym membership, me relinquishing my gym membership once again, that I was going to plan on really pushing it. I mean, normally I would get a gym membership and I would be there for a couple months and then maybe soon cancel out of it. But no, this time I told myself I'm going to stick to it, and I'm definitely going to make videos, record myself doing this, and just record my journey, record my successes. At the same time, record my failures. Because in the long run, you can look back at this footage and you can be like, dang, man, I really came a long way. And you can look back and you be like, man, wow, never give up. Nothing's impossible. I'm a 165-pound guy, maxing out on a 335 bench, no spots. Maxing out on a 405 bench, with a little spot, a palm spot. So you can definitely do anything you set your mind to. Definitely nothing is impossible. You just got to believe in it. And, the main reason for these videos is, I have a son, Zayden Lamar Mitchell, and he can actually look at this. And, he'd be like, man, Dad was trying. He's really pumping that iron, really, trying to get it in. So, hey, man, it's all about It's all about bettering yourself, mentally and physically. I look at it this way, man. If you set that goal in the gym or anything that you do, anything that you do in the gym will transcend out through your life in general, outside the gym. The gym will put you under a tremendous amount of pressure. It will put you under a tremendous amount of pressure. And, sometimes that pressure is do or die. You got to get that weight off of you. And, and it's sink or swim. So if you've been training for it, you've been working hard, busting your ass, and you finally do get that weight off you, it's an accomplishment. So if you can get that weight off you, or you can set that PO that you're reaching right now, then you can do that in anything in life, man. And when you actually work out, you feel better about yourself. Not only in mind, not only in the body, but in spirit as well. Mind, body, and spirit. So, if you can, man, just try to get a good pump before work, or, take some dumbbells, or purchase some dumbbells at Walmart or Kmart, invest in one of these and get a good pump, because that's what it's all about, pushing your body to the very limit and knowing what you can do. Never what you can't do, what you can do. And you can do anything you set your mind to. You just got to go in there with the eye of the tiger, and you got to know. You got to know what you're fighting for. You got to know you can set that goal. You got to know you can set that PO. You got to know you can do anything you set your mind to in the gym and life. You got to know. You got to know in your heart, because true strength really comes from the heart. It comes from your heart, man. And if you got a good heart and you got a good spirit, man, that's just gonna spread that aura around everybody, and everybody's gonna notice it. They're gonna notice that hard work and that dedication that you're doing. They're gonna notice everything. So then again, you might come into the gym as the underdog, but it's cool. Because sometimes it's good to be the underdog, because the underdog will surprise you and make wonders. And even the big dog will look at that underdog like, wow, man, I had no idea you were that strong. But in reality, the underdog, he had to work hard for it, man. He had to fight for it. He had to fight for every last drop. There were failures at times, but one thing about the underdog, that underdog never gives up. He never gives up. He keeps pushing. He keeps pushing. And that's what it's all about. You want to keep pushing till you can't push no more, man. And then when you do fall, you want to rise back up, pick yourself back up, or if you got somebody trying to help you get up, you grab their hand and then rise up together. Because you're only as strong as the people you got around you. If you got a strong, motivated circle around you, positive energy that's rooting you to do better, and you both have the same type of energy, then you're gonna win. You're gonna win, and that's part of my strength right there. A lot of people be like, man, you are so strong without any pre-workout or anything like that. And I'm like, man, I just tell them, man, I feed off the crowd. I feed off that energy in the gym. I feed off everything, man. They're just that motivation, around, because every time I go to that gym, man, I just try to push it to the limit. I try to do something new. I try to, pick up the weight, I wasn't really supposed to pick up. I want to pick it up. And, just going past those normal boundaries and stepping out that comfort zone. I particularly do chest, what can I say, every day. Some people do have regiments where they work on certain body parts, different parts of the day. I essentially do any body part I'm feeling. I don't care if I worked on it yesterday, or it doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna do anything that I feel like doing, and I'm just gonna gain, because going to the gym or working out or doing anything that you like to do is essentially a challenge. And when it gets too easy, that's when you want to challenge yourself. That's when you want to challenge yourself and do a little bit more than what you thought you were going to do. You want to find ways to make things more, how can I say, not more difficult in a challenging way, in a better way, something that's going to test your limits. Because when it gets too easy, or when the way, or anything that you do gets too easy, you're not going to be challenged anymore, and essentially you might grow bored of it. So it's always kind of good to, try different things, try different motives, and, keep that challenge going within yourself. And that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Coming in the gym throughout this year and a half was truly a blessing to me, because I got to meet a lot of different cool people, and it really has bettered me in mind, body, and spirit. I would have never thought a year and a half ago that I would be standing in front of cameras talking, or doing any type of motivational speaking, or anything, or even going back to the gym. But it's just some things in life, they push you to that certain level. They push you to do that, man. When you go through some tough times in life in general, once again, it's either sink or swim. You can keep yourself on the ground, or you can rise up to the occasion and become a different person, become a better person than what you were a year and a half ago, man. Anything is possible. It just takes day by day. Nothing ever comes easy. I'm not saying it's going to happen in a day, but if you keep working at it every day and practicing every day, you eventually will master whatever you're doing, and you will be able to better your craft as well as other people around you. So that's what it's all about. So once you get that craft, once you master that craft, go ahead and spread that knowledge out. Go ahead and spread whatever you're doing now. Go ahead and help people with your talent, with your gift. Go ahead and do it, because the more connections you have, the more people will build off of that. And that's when you become a strong unit. That's when you become a strong team, just by sharing bits and pieces of knowledge, and that knowledge is the ultimate power, man. I'd rather take knowledge than money over anything. It's good to have that knowledge, man. And once you got that knowledge, you're able to spread it, and you're able to express yourself in the right way, then nothing's gonna stop you, man.